Hi, this is Kim with Velaqua. Congratulations on the purchase of your new Velaqua unit. Today I'm going to give you a quick presentation on how to assemble your unit. Spend a few minutes with me and it will save you a ton of time moving forward where you don't have to flip through those instructional pamphlets that I know we all hate. Let's get started. First, what we're going to do is take the top and the top tank and the bottom tank here, they all come off, and we're going to wash those. So you can wash those either in your sink or you can wash them in your dishwasher. I'm going to move forward to the next step. You're going to take your filter cartridge right here, which should have come in your box, and what you're going to do is you're going to soak it in either a bowl or a pitcher of water just like this. You're going to set this down into a jug full of water. I don't know if you can see that, but it immediately begins to bubble, and that's exactly what you're looking for, is the bubbles to start coming out of the cartridge. Let that sit there for about 15 to 30 minutes, and you can get all the other steps of the assembly done. Also included in your box is a ceramic disc. In there as well is a mesh scrubber. What you're going to do with this is you're going to take the ceramic disc to the sink, and under lightly running cool water, you're going to gently brush the ceramic disc in one direction for about 15 to 30 seconds, just to rinse off any loose particles and unclog the pores that might have been clogged on the ceramic disc. Now that you've washed your ceramic disc, it's time to install it into the top tank. Take your top tank off, and you'll note on the back of your ceramic there is a wing nut and a washer. Unscrew the wing nut, making sure that you keep that washer on there, because that washer is what's going to prevent any leakage. Take the ceramic, put it on top, going through the hole, and then I just screw this wing nut on right here, making sure that it's on fairly tightly. And then once you have that assembled, it's time to test it. Go to the sink, and as I've already prepared right here, I fill it all the way to the top with water, and what you want to make sure that you start to see is a drip, drip, drip like this. So if it is streaming out or doesn't look like it's drip, drip, dripping here, make sure you call our distributor service department and they'll be able to troubleshoot that for you. To install the spigot, you're going to take the spigot out of your box, and along with that spigot, you should also have two washers. And sometimes they come a little bit stuck together, so if they are stuck together, you can just peel them apart like that. There'll be a nut and a wrench. What you're going to do first is you're going to take your spigot and take one of the washers and apply it to the back of the spigot, pushing it all the way down so that it's flush against the lip of the spigot. Make sure it's really, really flush and really on there, because this is very important to prevent leakage. It's a simple step, but if not done properly, can cause many leaks. Next, you're going to take your bottom tank and take your spigot and insert it into the hole right here. I take my second washer, place it on the back, and making sure to push that down once again so that it's flush against the inside. I then take my nut and screw it clockwise into the unit, and then I can take my wrench and tighten it on there. And then make sure, it's important to note that you don't tighten too much, because if you tighten too much, you're going to move those washers out of place, and that'll cause leakage as well. Once you have that all done, it's time to test for leakage. You're going to take this and you're going to take it to your sink, and you're going to fill it to the top with water, allow it to sit there for about 10 to 15 minutes, and observe and make sure there's no leakage. Even if you see just a drop or two, it's important to check those washers and make sure they're really in there correctly, because what's a drop or two right now is going to be a puddle in the morning that you're not going to want to have. Once the filter cartridge has flushed through and the water is coming out clear, it's time to assemble it into the top unit. Remove the top unit, making sure that the filter cartridge is aligned with the thread, and gently screw in. Replace the top, add water, put the top on, and enjoy your Velaqua unit.